this Sunday. Hoops and hamburgers, my place. On it up.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, we got food already, didn't we?
Those leftovers are old.
I love those today.
Objects in motion stay in motion as long as they move.
Needs to be addressed. Please text the word chat along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Jazz Fan bobblehead. Make sure to attend our next home game, Jazz fans. The first 15,000 fans in attendance will all get their own Jazz Fair night. Great way to show off your Jazz pride. Okay, Jazz fans, here's what you need to know about our next giveaway game. The first 10,000 fans in the building get their own Jazz hat. Be sure to get there early.
Tickets are still available for the next Jazz game. You purchase your tickets today.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up, and for both these teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys?
We all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Bradley Beal. Durant is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Jones. And it's Booker in at the 2. And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
Collins setting the pick for Roy. Pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Now Jones really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. Booker against Roy. Booker with no one around. The rebound by the Jazz. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Roy kicks to George. Back to Roy. Shot clock at 6. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Durant, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
To the paint. Here's Roy. Yep, that one goes. Roy's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Beal can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jones against George. Here's Roy. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right.
31 left here in the opening quarter. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Allen. Then there's Dunn. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. Roy with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. 4 on the shot clock. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Roy's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah. Morris against Roy. Morris, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Sensabaugh, and the 3-ball is good. Sensabaugh has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Beal. Misses the 3. Utah leading by 4. Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by O'Neal. Down low, and stolen by Dunn. Here's Morris. The rebound by the Jazz. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
There's Beal with the three. Unable to get that one. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Roy against Morris. Roy can't hit.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Morris.
Sun substitution, number 21, Tyus.
Here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Screen by Allen. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jones.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Allen against Roy. Pass to Kessler. 5 on the clock. Kessler, a screen on Allen. Roy. The shot, no good. Done with some nice D.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Back to Allen. Roy with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. A different look for Utah. Lowry Marketing comes in for Collins. Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Utah out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Yeah, they've become addicted to the jump shooting. We have seen teams win that way, but inconsistently.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You know, for the Suns, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say.
And that is a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Roy is out there with Keontae George. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
George looking around. And there's Roy. That's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Booker against Roy. Booker inside. Great D that time from Roy. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. Roy against Booker. Over Roy. Booker, no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Roy from outside drains the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Utah lead.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Pass to Beal. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
Yeah, you did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Plumlee with a screen on Markkanen. Beal finds Plumlee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Plumlee's got his first bucket of the night.
Selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Here's George. Still yet to score. Back to Roy. Outside, Markkanen. Rocket 2. On deep, Collins. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trail by 4. Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add.
Phoenix leading by 15. So at Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Dunn is out there with O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Outside Roy. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, Kessler to the rescue. Using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
Allen outside. Screen by Jones. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Plumlee is checked in for Phoenix. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Booker the pass to Plumlee. Back to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
George passes to Roy. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. So it's Phoenix now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Allen outside. Markkanen with the block.
Well, that's a great job by Markkanen. Using his 7-foot frame. You forget how long he is.
For 3, Roy. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jones for 3, and there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Kevin Durant's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Allen. Jazz trail by 13. Roy up on top. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Roy against Booker. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And he connects with the jumper. 20 points for the Profits.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Booker against Roy. Booker taking the hit.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Jones against George. Inside. Here's Roy. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 6th assist on the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And a deep 3 from Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kessler setting the pick for Roy. And Kessler throws it down.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Suns leading by 9. 1:16 left in the game. And that one's good. Beal.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside, KD. Jones kicks to Beal. And here's Booker from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Collins, a screen on Booker. Roy from outside. It's good from long range. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th. And it's the Suns' ball. 8-point game. Booker the pass to Jones. Back to Booker. Over Roy. Booker no good. Craig, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Connects from 3-point range. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Five seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Utah calls timeout. They trail by 7. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So the Suns win it, and tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you later.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes. You can get that one back next time.